Hey, what is up, everybody? It's f0rest here, and welcome to Surf and Chill with f0rest. I'm gonna answer your questions that you have sent to the previous video. So I'm gonna surf a little bit, talk about the questions, and have a good time. That is all. Let's do this. So one of the more frequently asked questions is how I became a pro. Where did it all start? And it all actually began way back when I was around 13, 14 years old. I was beginning to play more competitively in terms of CS, trying to find the teams to play with. And I kind of met up with similar minded people in terms of how we wanted to play and what we wanted to try and do together. And we started this team called Sea Dogs. And that's pretty much where my journey began. And we kind of just grinded and grinded. We went to every single LAN and like competition possible, internet cafes, small LANs in our local cities, pretty much everywhere, just to be seen, just to show up or like show ourselves, kind of try and prove ourselves. And I think that path, I think we grinded for about 2 years, 1-2 years, just traveling, competing, and eventually we did do some damage against some fairly good teams. Actually, we almost beat NOA back in the days. I think it was I don't remember which LAN it was exactly, but I think at that point, I think like people started to notice us a bit more once we started to prove ourselves against very good teams back in the days. And I think it also, in that same sense, it's where people kind of noticed me, and that's when I got my chance to play in Big Rip. And in the team where we played this, I just remembered, I looked it up. It was 2004. We had our opening game at 011 LAN against NOA. And in NOA, Executor was playing, Nikon, Element, Jaguar, and Method. Big names back in the days. And in my team, we had obviously myself, we had Eek, we had Kenneth, we had Jack, and to be honest, I don't remember the last guy because it doesn't say, but I think it was Sneskärm or Jago who played. One of those two were playing with us. And we ended up losing 16-13, but I think people kind of like, saw that we had potential, and it was awesome. Another question that has been asked quite a bit is, how did we end up with Heap? How did we find Heap? And I've stated this before, but let's walk it through again. To begin with, it all started with different kind of Swedish coaches and friends, I think, of Heap starting to message us, and especially f0rest at that time, and also Vendetta, saying that definitely check out Heap, go with Heap, take Heap. There was like tons of messages like promoting Heap, saying that he is very underrated. You can't find him on HLTV. He's not been playing, but like this insider info about this guy, and I think thanks to them, we kind of took a look at him and decided to try him out. And I mean, as you've all seen now as well, he has incredible aim, super good clutch intuition. He's a very impressive player considering he has not played that many official games or anything, honestly, and he's just gonna evolve into a monster for sure. We did try some other people as well. I'm not gonna put names out there. It was also one guy was a young, super talented Norwegian as well that we tried out, but we ended up with Heap. I think people started to notice as well that he is starting to develop into a star player very quickly. It feels like the more he plays, the more officials we play, the better he gets. And I think the future, it's gonna sound like a cliche, but I've said it with numerous teammates and they've all proved me right. And it is that I truly think that the sky is the limit for him here. As long as he works hard and really enjoys playing Counter-Strike still, I think I think he's gonna definitely be one of the future stars of Swedish Counter-Strike. Another question is, how does it work in a professional organization such as Dignitas, for us especially? And since we are 4 Swedish players, 2 Norwegians, one being a player and one being a coach, living in Norway. We do have Akiros living in Sweden, we do have Mef also living in Europe, but the rest is based in US. And as of right now, it is very hard to be traveling since COVID is around. So going to LA and really doing like content wise and meeting up with Dignitas is not a possibility at this moment, which makes it hard. And boot camp is not really a thing we can do either because of the restrictions regarding Norway and Sweden. So as of right now, it's kind of rough. But I would say pre-COVID, the small amount of time we did end up in US was great, and I think it's gonna be very fun to come back to US to meet up with Dignitas and kind of hang out and kind of figure stuff out together and do what we all want to do, like more content for you guys, and really build something here of value, and we're all super eager to go back at it. Because I was talking and answering questions, my focus wasn't really on surfing. So now I kind of like, I have to prove to myself that I can beat this level. So I'm gonna try focus up a little bit here and beat it real quick. And that will be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you for sending in your questions, and I hope you enjoyed the answers. I had a great time answering them, and I had a good time surfing. Be sure to post more questions down below so I can answer them in the next video, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as well. See you next time.